yes. Ah, yes. Actually, you know what? I'm keeping these on for a minute. Fuck it. Ah. Nah, not that. That's not good enough. That's just not good enough. Oh. Excuse me. What up, Labs? Happy Monday. Okay, I need music. Music. Come here. What are you doing? Get over here. Funky jazz. I like funky jazz. Ahoy, Danny. Nice to see you. Live stream recording is not available. What the hell, man? All my music's being weird. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold the phone. Need tunes. Need. Okay, that's new. Mexican space funk. Let's get. What? I was gonna say, don't tell me that's not available. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yeah. All right, that's some groove. That's a kind of groove. All right, I dig it. Anyway, welcome to Monday, ladies and gentlemen. I have no clue what I'm doing. We are mouthing off because, quite frankly, we have no plans. Sorry about the well-shaven face. I needed to take a break. A mustache is a glorious thing, don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying that I'm not going to grow it back, but here's the thing. After a full year of trying to straighten things out constantly and pulling and tugging and putting balm on and doing all the things, trying to trim off all the split ends and everything, honestly, my face is a little sore. My face is a little sore. I gave it a good amount of time. Figured I'd let it, get used to it or whatever. I don't think I ever really got used to it. I'm just sore. So I'm gonna take a couple weeks off. You're gonna have to look at this. You're gonna have to see my full face for a couple weeks, and for that I apologize. I am so very sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Face. Viewable. My bad. I just needed to take a break. Anyway, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I have no clue. I have no clue. I will say this, though. I think I found something funny. Hee. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, let me do my obligatory. Hi guys, welcome back. It's another stream sponsored by Monopoly Go. Please download game, play it for even a few minutes. I get $1 or something. Anyway, yeah. You know what? I want to put that up here. I'm gonna put it all up in the corner. You guys can go ahead and click on this if you haven't gotten the game already. If you have gotten the game, I appreciate it a whole lot. If you haven't gotten the game and you want to click on this and get something, blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Hold on a second, this is important. Sorry, I had something very passionate that I had to make a comment about. I feel very passionately about that topic. I'm not going to bring it up right here, but alright, I will. Fuck it. Chest binders. Look, I understand the world is an uncomfortable place for some people, especially if you've got massive chesticles. I get it. It can be uncomfortable. Not just physically uncomfortable, but also you grab attention from people that you're not necessarily trying to get. I get it. I get it. But dude, don't chest binder. Girls, ladies, don't wear chest binders. It's actually not good for your mammary tissue. It causes complications with blood flow and other stuff, and it can actually cause tumors and things. It's not good. And then, so yeah, don't use chest binders. Physically, they can cause physical complications. But also, putting on a chest binder is kind of like... It's kind of like eliminating the glory that the universe gave you. You know what I mean? It's like if a good-looking person was constantly wearing a mask or trying to put scars on their faces so that they weren't good-looking anymore. A chest binder is kind of like it's it's like you're telling the universe that the universe made a bad investment. I just feel bad. I just feel bad. Then how to hide them? Don't hide them. Dress up, dress down, dress for your figure, and I get it. Maybe you don't want to show them off all the time. I totally get it. But don't wear a chest binder. If you gotta wear frumpy clothes or something, I get it. Wear frumpy clothes, you know, hide your bazungas. But, you know, like, I would say just be confident. And yeah, they're there, and I understand that can attract some unwanted attention. But the larger of a personality that you can build for yourself, the more it defends you from those kinds of people. Like, your presence should overpower their interest in staring. You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to turn and look and everyone go, oh, sorry, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, you should have that, build that presence for yourself, and then you're good. You know, like a person that stands on their own 2 feet and is solid, if you present that kind of person to the universe tends to react in kind. Like, I fake confidence all the time. When I'm out in public, you gotta walk with your head up and your chest out a little bit, your shoulders back, like they tell you, you know? And that's fake confidence. I don't actually feel that confident all the time, but I stick my chest out and I pick my chin up and I walk around like that, and it's true. People respond to it. Either people will respect it or they back off and they leave you alone, because people who are weak of spirit tend to falter in front of people who are strong of spirit. And if you can project that kind of strength, then you eliminate a lot of those issues. So many painful stares. They're only painful... Well, I shouldn't say that. Maybe they are painful stares, but you could also take them as compliments. They may not come from a complimentary place, but if you think about it, it really is a compliment in a way. You know, without even trying, you're able to attract attention. That by definition is the meaning of being attractive. So you know, if you catch people's attention without even trying, that just means that you are obviously an attractive person. See? It's not something like, you don't have to feel bad about that. I'm an attractive person. Of course I will attract attention. It's not a bad thing necessarily. It's only bad if you let it be bad. You're like, maybe you get uncomfortable because you're an adult and high school boys try to flirt with you, and you know, if you turn around and you give them that look like, little boy, you've got no chance, then they're obviously gonna you know what I mean? Like, that's how young dudes are. So, you know, I'm just saying, I feel passionately about it. I think that it is as a health thing, a chest binder is not really a good move. Personally, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm not a medical physician. I can't, like, give medical advice, but I think that it's probably not the best move. I think a better move would be to, like, I don't know. I've heard that if one does a lot of cardio, it can break down some of the fatty tissues and kind of shrink things just a little. That might be something. I know that's not an available process for everyone. Like, we do have 1 or 2 people with some conditions and they can't exercise a whole lot. Totally get that. But, you know, like, I don't know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I feel like if you had the benefit of having a couple of guys around as friends who weren't like the guys that just try to hang out with you to oogle your chesticles, you know, if the heavies are not why they're around, but you just hang out and have fun and everything, that is an important thing, I feel like, especially for women. to have dudes around who are not trying to hit on them, even though they are attractive. That's kind of an important thing. It's a confidence builder for women. I feel like I'm not a woman, so I don't know, but I feel like it is. You know, when you can have good companionship like that, and I feel like once you get used to people not hitting on you and being around and spending time with you, it maybe will make it easier to be around people that you aren't so familiar with, and maybe they are kind of giving you the little side eyeball. But again, if you remember that that's kind of a compliment, maybe it's not so bad. But again, I don't know. I'm not a lady. I can only say so much on the topic. No, I'm not an expert. I'm an expert at dude. I know how dudes work. Well, I can tell you right now that as a dude, I have definitely taken a glance at a lady. You try to make it not a creepy glance, you know, like you want to look, you want to see, but you know, like I'm not trying to invade anyone's privacy or like make them feel uncomfortable or anything. But it's like a pretty flower on the side of the road. You know what I mean? You want to stop and you want to look at the pretty flower. Does it do anything to your life? No. Are you trying to take the flower home with you? No. But you still want to look at the pretty flower, maybe even bend over and take a sniff and see if it smells good, right? That's a natural reaction to attractive things. If you see, if you're walking by and you see really good food on a table, you want to check out the food and maybe smell the food. And then if you maybe have a little sample or a taste to see if the food is good, because food is good and you like good food, so that draws your attention. Yeah, it's true. No stash. Hi, Aqua. No stash. I shaved. Clean face, more or less. I need to shave again though. It's starting to get rough. Well, yeah. Like I feel like I'm drinking your water. Damn it. I feel like young ladies would benefit from having a solid male around to like let them experience what it's like to hang out with a dude and not be creeped on. You know what I mean? Like that's actually one of the things that I would like to do is like go damn it, Aqua, if I go to Japan and I meet up with all you girls or everything, that's like my main goal is I just want to I want to like be a proper like gentleman escort for you guys. So like, yeah, you guys can show me around and show me all kinds of cool stuff, but at the same time, the flip side of the coin, I can show you what it's like to actually hang out with a dude who's not trying to like make out with your feet or whatever the fuck is wrong with people on the internet these days. I'm not that guy. Does that make sense though? Like, I feel like being a proper escort for a lady is a good honor too. It's a good honor as like as a stance, as like a man. I feel like that should be something that gets proliferated. What the fuck is wrong with some people these days, dude? I don't know. I'm not knocking. Everyone's got their interests, man. Everyone's got their interests. Some people are into, like, furries, and some people are into My Little Pony. Whatever. As long as they're not doing anything, like, fucked up or weird or stalking people or doing whatever the hell. They just, whatever. As long as they're not causing any problems, whatever you do in the privacy of your own home, that's not, like, wrong or illegal or whatever, go ahead. I don't give a shit. What? Dude, people are so weird. I don't even want to repeat some of the things that I see when I'm modding things. I don't want to repeat any of that. I actually one of the things I have a problem with this, because like I do the mod thing for the servers, and then like constantly I have to make notes, like, because I don't have the power. I can't just unilaterally boot people, so like I have to take a screenshot of whatever the problem is and then post that screenshot with other things along with it so that other people can take care of it, right? So now my phone is full of screenshots of sincerely heinous shit. And then like I have to, whenever I go to like post a meme or something that I found that I think is funny, I have to scroll back past like 2 miles of bullshit that no one should ever see, just to like try to sneak in the one thing in there that I downloaded that was actually cool. Ah. Zach, this is full of horrible things. I actually kind of laugh about it. Like, if law enforcement ever got a hold of my phone and then tried to open it and then use it to try and figure out what kind of a person I am, they're gonna have a really hard time figuring out what kind of a person I am. Just messed up. Messed up is the first thing they're gonna say. It's bad. If law enforcement looked at my phone and then my search history, because I have to search things up in other languages sometimes when people post stuff to make sure it's not bad. Like, dude, I've got like 17 languages of searching bad things in my search history. Recent search history. Like, it looks bad. It looks bad. I don't even know how I would explain, like, I helped to moderate over 100,000 people on the same server, and I come across this stuff. What do you want me? What do you want me to do? I sincerely though need to spend a lot of time like going through and itemizing stuff and deleting things off of my phone so I don't have to see horrible shit anymore. But I already know that I'm just gonna end up having to screenshot a whole bunch of other stuff. So, bleh. Dude, you're not wrong. The cops are gonna think I'm weird, like in so many languages. That's so weird. Like, yeah, I can't say that. Damn it. I can't say it. I can't say it. Fucking Monday. Fucking Monday. Alright. I'll show you guys. I'll show you what I was. I'll show you what I was working on, actually. Hold on. I got that. I can do that. Nope, not that. Oh, no, not that. Don't. When you own several servers, you gotta, like, be careful. Like, I have stuff where I have stuff on other servers where I keep reference material and stuff like that. And, I gotta be careful not to show it off. Yo, you know what? Someone blast that. Aqua, can you... I can't do this through OBS anymore. It won't let me. Ban? Block? Report. Yeah, there we go. Spam, scam, and bot. Bots. Yeah. F this bot. Submit report. And block. Block this user. Block, yes, block. Okay, block. Fucking bots. I have a screenshot on my phone of a deranged DM from someone sent me on Discord pointing out AI. And dude, that's another thing is the AI stuff. The AI stuff is pretty out of control. I've seen some things and some stuff. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it at all. What was I... Oh, that's on Twitter. Schnitz. I'm dumb. So, I don't know if you guys want to help me out with this or not. I know this is kind of a weird thing to ask. It's a weird ask. I'm a weird ask. But you know what? I guess I can... Yeah, I think that's it. It is. Okay, good. Alright, so here's the deal. I don't know if you guys want to help me with this or not. Hey, look at that. Han Twitling. It's a Han Twitling. But I found this little post yesterday. Okay, so I was joking earlier on Discord about this. The necro posts. Searching for posts from 5 years ago. So I was speed scrolling on Twitter last night, goofing around, and I found, to the day, an exactly 5-year-old post from Miss Stelly. And I went and asked about it, made sure it was okay, but I went and reposted a necro posting, reposting an old post, necro posting. I did that. I did a Twitter thing, a faux pas, on purpose. But it's funny because this is the one. So I don't know if you guys want to help me get this retweeted, but I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Woohoo! What have I been posting? Nah. Yep. That's about accurate. Oh. Hey. All right. Hey, that's gotten 3,000 views. Nice. I don't think I have anything else on here that anyone needs to see. We'll go ahead and ignore most of that. But yeah, I thought it was funny. I found a funny old post. I did a necro post. Ha 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 ha. I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool. I'm not that internet cool. I don't know how to internet well like other people. I'm not that guy. I'm just an old dog trying to learn new tricks. Old crusty dog. Need to be put out to pasture soon. Plus, this is horrible. You know what else is horrible, guys? I'll tell you what's horrible. I don't know how we're gonna handle streaming on Friday. I want to stream on Friday. I plan to stream on Friday, but I have like this whole like birthday breakfast thing that I like to do. I'll take pictures of my big meal that I'm gonna go have big ass fat breakfast, meet people for breakfast. But that means Friday morning I won't be able to stream at a normal time. I'll have to stream much later in the day. So for some of you, I'm sorry that you will be asleep by the time I actually get on. Yeah. So for that I feel bad, but I'm gonna have probably a good amount of streaming on Friday. I feel like, even though we're getting on late. Yeah. And then what to do? I don't know what to do. I never know what to do. I don't have any of this stuff planned ahead of time, which is actually really bad of me. I'm a bad streamer. I'm not good at this stuff at all. I should be better. I should be better at stuff. I should be better at things and stuff. Scheduling my streams, for one. I've got the days and the times relatively down. I don't have the content down at all. After 6 months or 7 months or whatever it's been, you'd think I'd have that all figured out. But I definitely don't. Plus, like, I don't know. Maybe I should just play League. What do you guys think? Should I just play League? Just throw it all away, be a League player, just go to work, play League in the morning, on stream, don't shower. Skip showering. Skip hygiene altogether. Don't shave. Any of it. Just let it all grow. No curls, no pointy, just like a small squirrel planted on the front of my grill. Greasy hair. I'll grow it out longer too. I'm just gonna grow out my hair, I think. Should I grow my hair out? Should I do the whole long hair thing? It's getting there. It's starting to get there. I should grow it out. And then I can do weird cosplays. I'm mad at League. League! Alright. I don't mind League necessarily. I mind the culture around the game. The game itself isn't that bad. The people who play the game are kind of, on average, a little bad. Not everyone, but kind of, on average. Kind of. It's average. You know what? This is probably a horrible idea. Let's fire up League and see what happens. It'll probably take like 4 hours to... Wait, what? Why is it not? What is this? What is this? New terms of service? What? Oh god, it is gonna be like an hour-long update. What did League of Legends do? Did they just have like a fucking... what is this? Download Monopoly Go. Please, download Monopoly Go. Earn me $1. Every time... Look, you guys, if you download Monopoly Go and you play it even just a little bit, I get... Like, if you download it, I get $1. If you play it a little bit, I get $1. If you play it more, I get more dollars. Every time you hit a goal, there's more dollars than the last goal before that. So if you guys play the Monopoly Go, just hit the auto spin button while you're sitting on the crapper. If you play the game, I get dollars. If I get dollars, that means I can do silly shit. Like upgrade my computer to play better games, or plan strange trips to Japan in, say, late July, early August. Just saying, you know, that might help. If you guys want to maybe help me meet some single female professionals from Japan that, you know, are lacking in husband, but not in desire, that would be helpful. That would be helpful. I'm gonna go hunt Yoko's mom down and treat her very nicely, respectfully, like a gentleman. And then I can bug Aqua and make her show me weird things and stores and back alleys. Yeah, and then we can go to cat cafes or something. Oh wait, Aqua. Would you go to a maid cafe? Would you go to a maid cafe? Would you take me to one? Like if I was in Japan, would you take me to a maid cafe? Sure? Awesome. Fuck yeah. See, that's a good pal right there. That's a good pal right there. Good pal. I fucking appreciate that. Why isn't it updating? No. Okay, never mind. We're not playing League right now. It says that I have to restart my computer for the patch to install, or for it to even download, or whatever. I'm not doing that. You work in a cafe? What kind of cafe, dude? That's cool. Akihabara? I would go. I would go. I would check out all the cafes, like the maid cafes and stuff like that. I definitely want to check out, like, I don't know what to call them, but like comic book stores. I definitely want to go check out some bookstores, and also I think it'd be really cool because like I don't have like a a whole bunch of built-in shame or any stuff like that. So like other people get nervous about it, and I don't really care. Balls to the wall, let's do this. I would cosplay all kinds of shit. So if I go there and we go to Akihabara, I insist someone make me dress up as something. That should happen. That should be a thing. I think that I should. Freshly shaven, sir. Thank you very much, Sharky. I appreciate it, and good morning to you as well. I hope the rest of your trip is going well. Yes? This is, by the way, this is my Corpa face. I gotta put a suit and tie on, but this is my Corpa face. I should wash it better, but this is how I go to business meetings. I did. I shaved. It had to happen. I explained it earlier, but basically, like, in order to maintain, like, the shape and everything like that, you know, it takes a little bit of this throughout the day. And, honestly, after a full year of doing this all the time, my fucking lip hurts. It's sore. It gets sore. Like, dude, I had an ingrown hair because I was doing stuff and putting the balm on there and all this shit. Bleh. I need a couple weeks. I need a couple weeks of my face to be, you know, lawn mode so that I can 5 years younger now. Woohoo! Nice. And finally pull one of those younger single moms. Playing Minecraft? Ooh, cool. Are you playing on the? Are you playing on another server or on the LAN server? Totally would. You know what? Here's the thing. Yoko is cute. I've seen her picture. She posted one in IRL. Yoko is cute. All right. I have zero doubt that Yoko's mom is also cute. Very cute. I'm betting. She like barely turned 40 or something, and I admit, I'm curious. I'm curious. No, not like that. I mean, yes, but no. Respectful. I would happily go on a date. See, that's the thing is, I am an old-fashioned guy. I actually approve of dating, not just jumping into a relationship, but going out on a date. Go spend time with each other for fun and entertainment. Like, spend time together, see if your personalities are actually, like, compatible with each other, that kind of thing. Yeah, I approve of going on dates, alright? Because dates are, by their very nature, non-committal. It's a chance for two people to see if they actually want to continue to spend more time with each other, or if maybe this wasn't as good of an idea as it seemed like it would be. Am I looking forward to next week? Birthday and post-birthday? Dude, Friday, birthday. Looking forward to my birthday? No. Looking forward to my birthday breakfast? Fuck yes. Looking forward to post-birthday? Yes, but not because of birthday things, but because of other stuff. I'm looking forward to group gaming, and also I should have most of the solar stuff done by the end of this week. Most of. Not entirely, but most of the stuff that I have to get my hands dirty with is probably going to be finished by the end of the week. So I am looking forward to that, for sure. You made yourself a dirt shelter? Oh, in Minecraft. Oh, so the lawn server's dead now, huh? The lawn server's dead now. That sucks. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll have to tell Giza he can stop paying for it. Group streaming and solar array being finished? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. By the way, we're gonna be starting to do some friend-wise, some group streams. We're gonna start doing some group streams. Some team gameplay. I'll hop on there. Dude, I've been so busy the last week and a half, I haven't had time to hop on Minecraft. I actually haven't even been playing games for fun. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I haven't even really had games on, except for in the morning. So like, huh? What do you do? What is it? What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? What do you mean, what do you do? It's late and you didn't eat and you can't sleep? Aw, man. Oh. When it's like that, I always go for something like, well, I don't know, dude. I'm a comfort person, so to me, if you didn't eat food and you're having trouble sleeping, that's like the perfect opening to get yourself a hot chocolate or something like that. So you have like something soothing, and also maybe puts like 1 or 2 calories in your stomach, so your body has something to work on a little bit. You know? But that sucks, dude. I hate to hear that, man. I'm sorry that you're having trouble sleeping. That's never fun. I hate it when you have trouble sleeping. I mean, if you weren't trying to sleep right now and you were just having an appetite problem, I would say go like take a walk or like do some minor stretching, like some yoga type exercise or something like that. But since you're trying to sleep, you don't want to get your heart rate up. Oh. Well, actually, that might not be too cool either, because I know it's super early in the morning for you, or late, or whatever. But I understand that if you take a shower, but avoid getting your hair wet, that's actually going to be like a really hot or warm shower. It actually makes it easier for your body to relax and then fall asleep. So like, just make sure you don't get your hair wet so it doesn't get chilled out while you're laying down or whatever. But then like, just take a hot shower for a couple minutes and then try to go to sleep. After you dry off and put some clothes on, and then you snuggle into your blankets, and it should feel really super comfy and really nice and cozy, and it should be easy to kind of just drift off to sleep. Today when you came home, you cleaned your PC? Wait, do you mean cleaned your PC like the case, or do you mean like got rid of a whole bunch of files that you shouldn't have? The entire thing, inside and out, hardware and software. Oh, inside the case, very good. I probably need to do that, honestly. It's been a few months. I probably should. I mean, I don't really have any my controller says my case is sitting at under 77 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Stretch! Yep, that's right. I can grab past my feet. Take that. Blah. I stretchy. I should stretch more. Wait. Okay. My back is in good shape today. I can always tell when my back is in bad shape because I can put my palms on the floor. If I can't put my palms on the floor when I go to touch my toes, then I know that I need to do like some stretching and drink more water and stuff because my back is tight. Nothing wrong with a good stretch at all. You have too much that you'll never clean off the software side. Yeah. I have stuff from so long ago. Sure. Totally innocent, those DMs, aren't they? Totally innocent. Nothing could have been bad there. Never. Helldivers cosplay? Ooh. Now there's an idea. I kind of like the idea of doing a 40k, but that's a little bit more armor and bulk and everything, but a Helldivers cosplay, that might be doable. That's a little less than the Spartan armor. Maybe a little bit more than the Spartan armor, really, if you think about it, because of the cape and everything like that. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Wait, hold on. Stuck between a decision, do I get a Cuban sandwich or a Subway sandwich? Dude, Cuban. Go with the flavor for sure. Get the Cuban sandwich. Flavor. I mean, dude, no Subway sandwich is ever going to be as flavorful. I don't care what they do to it. Yes, freedom and liberty of Super Earth for sure, dude. I don't have like the chops or like the skill to make my own costumes that well or anything like that. Like other people, like I actually have to say, like Yes First No, I haven't seen their stuff, but I watched them talk about it a whole bunch, and she actually knows what she's doing. You can tell. Like I'm jealous of all these cosplayers, dude. I actually kind of get a kick out of the whole thing and have been wanting to try it for years, but I don't have like the time and the technical ability to put all this stuff together. So I'm kind of at a crossroads where like I feel like I need to save up money so that I can buy a costume to try and wear it. You order whatever you need for cosplay. That's probably what I'm gonna end up having to do. That's probably what I'll end up having to do, because I don't make the cosplay. I don't make those kinds of things. I guess I could maybe if I spent enough time and I tried hard enough, but I don't have the tools. I can't sew for shit. You know, I don't know like what glue to use with which material or anything like that. You're gonna destroy the house if you try to make it yourself? Dude, that's what I'm saying. I'll fucking make a problem. Like, dude, my workbench right now is horrible. Horrible mess. Horrible mess. I got so much junk on my workbench, I can't even hardly get work done. Like, I actually have to spend time doing work to get to my workbench to do other things. Like, I kind of envy Giza a little bit because he does spend time making all of his little gadgets and stuff like that. Like, dude, I've got piles of unused lithium-ion batteries to build battery banks and use for different robotics projects and stuff like that, and I have not gotten to any of that shit in like 2 or 3 years. Like, all last year, I was way more consumed with like being on Discord and dealing with the fact that my arm wasn't working right and all that stuff. Thank God my arm finally works right. No joke, Shaven Hong can pull off your anger. I can see it. Wait, you used alcohol and stuff to clean out and took out your RAM sticks? I don't think I've ever actually pulled my RAM while I was cleaning out my case before. I don't think I've actually ever done that. I think I just, because, you know, dust lands where dust lands, so I just kind of remove dust. Like, that's my whole... I don't think I ever actually move anything that's inside my... It sounds like you did a detailed clean. Did it help? Like, do you notice any bonus, or is it just a good feeling on the inside knowing that you cleaned the shit out of it? Because, like, I feel like I should clean my case out like once or twice a year just because I live in a dusty region. So, your PC has no sound? Wait, you mean you have no speakers? Or do you mean that, like, you can't hear your PC? Like, all the fans and everything are quiet? Oh, okay. Quiet running. Very good. I was like, wait, how are you listening to me talk if you don't have any speakers? I'm so confused. Are you reading my mouth? It's unnecessary. You can remove the RAM shielding and remove the gunk buildup in there, and it will affect the temperature. Okay. Well, like I said, my case runs clean. I usually will pop my case once or twice a year to get all the dust and everything out. I don't really have that problem. My problem is with specs more than anything else. I grew up Frankensteining my own PCs together, so like specs were never that important, except for if I had the minimum requirements to run whatever 4X game that I was trying to play. How often repaste CPU? Never. Never have. Once they're on, they're done. I've never had to repaste the CPU. I've never had the thermal paste crack or fail or any of that shit. What's Mr. Freshly Shaven running? Right now? Right now I'm using an i7, an older i7, and my graphics card is the AMD one. It's the 6750 XT, and then I've got 48 gigs of RAM. Nothing crazy. You're supposed to. It does lose effectiveness over age. Well, look, this thing been up and running now for a few years. Everything's cool. Except for when I'm trying to run these newer games, the CPU never acts like it's having any problems. I don't know what to say. You put a good gloop on there, and then you spread it first on the mount and on the back of the cooler, and then when you press them together, you slowly put pressure on it and continuously wipe up the excess. And by the time you're done, you have like a super complete like vacuum form fitted seal. And I have never ever had to change or remount the CPU cooler. Oh, okay, good. Oh yeah, I saw that. You said they fixed it. Okay. I did see that. I will turn on my updates probably after we're done, because I don't want to screw anything up. I don't want to mess up. I want to do it right. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't have a bad system. I don't have a bad setup. The only like I because it's a 5th generation i7, it does bottleneck on some things. It's not new enough. Like the Monopoly game, I tried to run BlueStacks so that I could. They had an option like you should stream it on your thing, you know. And thankfully, it's not a requirement. It was only an option, because I tried to run BlueStacks on this PC, and it won't. I'd have to find like a really old version of BlueStacks because it does not support this CPU anymore. It doesn't work. I don't even know if it's modern games, dude. I'm talking about running a fucking Android emulator, and the CPU isn't up to current enough for fucking BlueStacks. So yeah, that in itself is what told me that I definitely need to look into building a new rig or putting something else together, because dude, if I can't even run a stupid phone, an Android emulator, I can't run the Android emulator on my PC because my CPU isn't good enough. Or not that it's not good enough, it could probably handle the load, it's not new enough. I am gonna get a capture card, but once I capture phone display to OBS, I didn't think about that. That's a good point. Oh, this QR code right here. I'm glad you brought that up. This is Monopoly Go, brought to you by Hasbro. Go ahead and download the game using this link and your boy gets a kickback. Download the game, I get $1. Play the game and get to the second map, I get another $1. Play it even more, I get even more dollars. Play it on the pooper. Help your guy earn money. Use this link and something or other will happen. It will register that it's my fault. Click that link and they will know that the reason you were there is my fault, and they have to fight me about it. We're gonna battle. We're gonna battle. Why do we got ads? Ads. We're waiting. We're gonna wait for ads. We got ads. Fucking ads. Yeah, that worked. We're definitely awake now. We are definitely awake now. I hope you guys enjoyed the flashbang. It's my version of a flashbang. Sorry I don't wear a skirt. You're not going to get the good kind. It's only ever gonna be the bad kind. My apologies. Yo, gift sub. Zomi, Sharky. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. I almost missed that. I was blind for a second. Dude, that's fucking rad. 4 out of 10. Wait a minute. Do we actually? I think we do have. That's awesome. Who even is what person? Who even is what person? Marathyu? Dude, another one. What? Gifts. Gifts. I've got gifts. I've got gift subbings. Dude, gifts. Gifts. Fucking gifts. I will if you guys make it to 10, I will smash something with my little walking axe. What? I don't know. But I will smash something. I will find something to smash. I will find a target. I will fucking videotape. I will make my brother videotape me smashing shit. And post it. How about them apples? Huh? How about them apples? How do you feel about that? Han axes things. Alright? Han axes things. Ask me a question. See if I don't answer. That was the last in your PayPal. Okay. Let's not get out of control. I was actually joking. But I will smash something with an axe. Don't challenge me. I'll fucking do it. I don't know the emotes either, actually. I don't know the fucking what? Dude, Plaps! Fucking what, dude? A 10 spot? Dude, what a fucking champion. What a fucking champion, dude. Wow, wait, what? Dude, that's fucking awesome. That is my all-time record. Holy fuck, dude. Alright. What to smash? Alright. You know what? I'll tell you what. You know what? I'll tell you what. My speakers. Alright? My speakers. This is what you've earned right now. I can't do it right now because people are still asleep or waking up or whatever, but this is what you earned. I will take my speaker setup. I will take it outside. And I will get it filmed of me axing the shit. I'm going to axe this for you guys. That's gonna happen. I will post a video today. I will smash my fucking speakers with this axe. That's going down. Thank you very much for the gift subs. That was insane. That is awesome. Can I record it and put it in announcements? Fuck yes, I can. Fuck yes, I can. I am going to smash this shit with this axe for you guys. That's gonna fucking happen. That's gonna happen. Alright. You know what? Fuck you. You're going down. That shit's going down. Fuck yeah. We're gonna smash some shit today. We're gonna crush it. You know what? I mean, I'm yeah. We're gonna smash that, at least that. And then Dude. Honestly, simping for Raichu, based. That was cool. That's cool. Raichu's awesome. Raibites, also, yeah, you know. I like that. I like that Rai spends quality time drawing. like on stream. I'm kind of jealous of that. I wish I wish I was better. I need to practice more. Once I get enough free time, I need to practice more trying to use Krita on my tablet so that I can actually get somewhat proficient at some form of digital art so that I can do it on stream. I thought about it, and drawing like with a pencil on stream is kind of cool, except for how my cameras are set up is not very good for it. Like I don't have a good top-down view that I can do that isn't like interrupted by my microphone or everything else that's here on my desk. Even if I clear everything off and push stuff out of the way, it still looks weird. So like that's one of the reasons why I want to get into digital art, is because it's easier to share it when it's online. Also, like, showed this stuff on stream, but like, this is fun, but I would be able to like to do more with it. I feel like if it was digital, because then I could try stuff and then backtrack and try different stuff and backtrack. Whereas like when I have stuff like this where it's at right now, I have to draw it and then make it good enough so that I can make it dark enough so that I can put it on the window or on the door or whatever, and then I can trace copies of my own work so that I can try different things like different shading or different coloring. It's like sometimes when I kind of gloss past this, but sometimes when I draw, there'll end up being like 3 or 4 really bad copies of whatever I'm drawing, because that's how I work. Dude, put the money into stocks? Nice. Han, there's an item I keep seeing that's a graphic tablet that you put a sketchbook into. You can use the paper over the tablet with its pencil tip, and it works on the app like you're still physically drawing. That's curious. That's curious. If you end up running across it ever, definitely link with it. Oh yeah, dude. Look at this guy. Choo choo. Hype train. Choo choo. All-time record. Choo. That's a good email. I like it. Anyway, yes, please do keep an eye out for that. If you do see it, please link it. I would be interested in checking that out. Right now, what I've got is this guy. Got this guy. This is what I've been using. Thank you guys very much for the support. Plaps, you're a champion. Champion, dude. Champion. This is what I've been using as far as my tablet, which is also technically a PC, but it comes with a pen. So like, it's a Windows tablet, but I can still draw on it technically. So that's what I've been wanting to. Oh, of course it's Huion. Of course it is. Huion or Huion or whatever they call it. Night night, Aqua. Night night. I hope you sleep well. It's a pen. It comes with a pen. I was laughing on it. Someone else on, I think it was on Billboard, was just saying how they went to like the secondhand store and found a tablet that was being sold for $10, and it turns out it was a 13-inch Huion tablet that's totally one of the good ones too. Osu Wen? Dude, rhythm games? Me and rhythm games? Are you kidding? My fucking retardedly dyslexic fingers that have a hard time remembering controls, like, dude, I've been playing WASD controls for games for what, decades now, and I still retard, my left hand still tards. I can't. I've been doing keyboard and mouse forever, like longer than some of you have been alive. I've been doing keyboard and mouse, and I still lose track of my commands using keyboard and mouse. So, like, I'll try Rhythm Game or whatever. I'll try, I guess, Osu or whatever else if you guys want. I'll give it a shot. But I can almost 100% guarantee right now, I am not getting any good scores. I am not getting any good scores. What? Before 2006? What do you mean? Before 2006, Han? Dude, that's not even... I was already in my 20s. I was already in my 20s in 2006. Played keyboard and mouse stuff? Yeah. There's plenty of games out then that played keyboard and mouse. Like, dude, fucking Diablo was keyboard and mouse. Diablo 1 was keyboard and mouse. Like, keyboard and mouse has been around for a long time. So yeah, I'm actually not joking. I've been using that controller scheme like this for longer than several people have been alive here, and I still suck at it. I'm still not good with it. So that's kind of what I mean, is like, I'll try with the rhythm games, but I already know I'm not going to be getting that high of a score. I'm not living with... I wasn't alive during the dinosaurs. God. But I met Jesus. I met Jesus. Nice guy. His actual name was Josh. Most people don't know that. Had this funny thing. Group of hippies. Used to run around and build shit for free. Really weird. Talking to Osborne. Actually, yeah, that's a funny thing. Not trying to get into religion. Not trying to get into religion. But Jesus Christ is actually a title and an epithet. It's not a name. Never was a name. The actual name of the guy was Joshua, son of Joseph of Arimathea. His name was Josh. He was just Josh. Which actually is cool, because if you think about it, like, Josh makes sense. Jesus sounds way too over the top, but Josh is definitely a guy that would hang around with 12 dudes and a couple of chicks, and then just kind of wander from town to town, asking for, you know, hey, can we do some chores for money, man? Not even money. We just need, like, some food and a place to sleep, alright? It'll be totally nice. Like, we'll have a good time. We'll have a good time. Like, I got buddies. We'll do all kinds of stuff. You guys got, like, stables? We'll clean that out, too. Yeah, and sick people, like, dude, we'll hang out with sick people. Like, dude, where's your sick people? We'll go chill with your sick people. It'll be awesome, man. We'll tell stories. Josh is definitely that guy. That's Josh. That's Josh. Yeshua. Okay, fine. But still, the point is those guys, that was a roving gang of construction hippies, right? Totally makes sense in that context. Just a roving gang of construction hippies, and I can sympathize. I can sympathize. It kind of sounds cool, like a neat gig, you know. Like, think about it. You're like in your 20s or early 30s, and like, you don't have a career really. You just kind of do odd jobs, and then some guy comes around and he's like, hey man, we're gonna go on tour. Just doing what we're doing anyway, but we're gonna do it on tour, man, and it'll be cool. I would fucking do it. I would go on tour with that guy. The stream is freezing? No, you guys, is the stream quality okay? Or is it just, like, is everything working out? Am I bad? Am I glitching? Or is it just bad internet? I hope it's bad internet for you and not on my end. Not that I wish you bad internet, but I just hope it's not bad for everyone. Hi, Giga. Hi, Gilga. Gilgamesh. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but Gilga is actually the name of a shoe brand that gets sold exclusively through Aldi. Your internet is trash? My internet was trash until a couple weeks ago when I finally got a hardline. Are you sure it's your internet or is it your Wi-Fi? Because if you're on Wi-Fi, that could be the problem. Hi, Gilgamesh. How you doing, buddy? You doing all right? You having a good time today? On both. Dude, I feel that. I feel that. I understand, and I understand that so well. Both. Wi-Fi sucks and internet sucks. God, I feel that. I feel that so bad. A few years ago, before we moved in with Pop, I'd barely gotten cable internet down. My brother and I had a house that we were living in a few miles away. Anyway, we'd finally gotten cable internet just a few months before we sold the house and came up here. And yeah, that was just in the last few months or so, like the last 6 or 8 months or so, that we had good cable internet. Before that, we literally had only satellite internet, and I'm not talking about like Starlink. I'm talking about like traditional satellite internet, where upload speeds are like 2 megabits per second, and download speeds vary anywhere from like 4 megabits per second all the way up to an astonishing 40 megabits per second. The top end, very top end, and then most of the time it wasn't that good. Oh, and also there's a data cap. So if you were there's any data that you use between I think it was like midnight and 5 a.m. it didn't apply towards the data cap. So basically we had to stay awake late at night to be able to use the internet, because we didn't have enough data to use it during the day for much, except for like work stuff. Project 14 is almost ready? What? What? Why am I brain farting? Oh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, when I see people complain about Starlink limitations and costs, I know for sure they never had to use regular satellite. Dude, regular satellite internet is a blight upon my history. Dude, that is a brick wall I do not wish anyone to beat their head up against. That really sucked. It was horrible. Sing mode? Shit. One moment, please. One moment, please. Everyone? One moment, please. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this. I apologize, but a redeem is a redeem. Actually, one moment. I had coffee, watering a bush, be right back, and then we'll do that. Okay. Yeah, you're still getting smashed, fucker. My 30 million square foot bathroom. Han, can I sing a specific song? Well, that's difficult. That's difficult. I don't know every song. What song are you considering? 'Cause I think I have one on deck here that I can sing along with. But what are you thinking? What song? Georgia, Georgia. Ram Ranch? Fuck, dude, come on. Be my honey, honey, be lovely? I don't know that song. I don't know that one. I admit. Not sure. I'd have to look that one up. I'd have to look that one up and listen to it a few times to be able to figure out what I'm doing with it. I'm not sure I'd be able to bust it off on the fly. It's a little bit outside my skill level, if you take my meaning. Let me see. I think I can do this one. Singing is hard. Singing is singing. Let me see if I can pull this off. I doubt it's going to sound the way it's supposed to, but let me see if I can do this. Shit. Put me on the spot. And I'm probably going to get... See, this is one of those things, too. I have to be really careful about how I do this kind of thing, because I do not want to get... what do you call it? Copyrighted. That's what it is. Oh, well, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. If Fillion can get away with all kinds of shit, I can get away with tiny bit. Tiny bit. First time chatter. Hey, Eva. Nice to see you. Thank you for the first time chat. Yo. 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 Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Welcome. You're just in time for me to risk getting DMCA'd. So, a stretch. All right, one stretch, but then I gotta work on the other redeem here. Oh shit. Okay. You know what? Excuse me. It's gonna be that kind of a morning. Oh, la, la. Yeah, it cracked. It happens. Look, snap, crackle, pop, all right? I've been run over before. I've got a lot going on. Yeah, I know. It's a thing. I Rice Krispies all over. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can pull this off. Nope. No, I gotta restart that shit. It's as simple as something that nobody knows it. Guns are as big as a bubbly toes at the feet of the queen of the hearts of the gods, and our feet are all covered with tar balls and scars. It's a common something that nobody knows, that her beauty will follow wherever she goes. Up a hill in the back of the house in the woods, she'll love me forever, I know she could. I remember when you and me, how we used to be, just good friends, wouldn't give me none. But all I wanted was some. She's got a whole lot of reasons, she can't think of a single one that could justify leaving. He got nothing but he thinks he got so many problems, and he got too much time to waste. Dreams are like commercials, but her dreams are picture perfect, and our dreams are so related, though they're often underestimated. Sorry. I suck at this. Simple as something that nobody knows. That eyes are as big as a bubbly toes. The feet of the queens and the hearts of the gods. Feet are infested with tall balls. And la da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Is it desynced? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Plus, I suck at whatever. Anyway, I gotta stop that right there. I don't want to get DMCA'd, really. Honestly, it would probably be better if I was... See, right now we have a little bit of a mix-up because the music that I'm trying to sing along to is also on the computer, which is being fed through the desktop audio, which unfortunately is also coming out through my speakers, which may be faintly getting picked up by my microphone, so we're getting a little bit of a desync loop. It happens. Also, I don't really want to get cacked, but you know what? Fuck background music. I got a better idea. Let's be cheesy. Let's be really cheesy. Let's be fucking corny, right? Super corny song. Let me do super corny for you. I can do super corny. If you'll allow me, super corn. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. But on the way that I stare, there's nothing else that compares. The sight of you leaves me bleak, and there are no words left to speak. So if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. La da da da. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to run the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray, oh, pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. All right, I'll stop there. Yes, that was the corny. All right, that was the corny. That's what I got on deck for corny. All right, corny songness. That's provision. I have provided cornish. Cornish. It's not from Cornwall. Anyway, the point is there, music, singing, I did with a thing. Aha. So now back to a Gypsy Ska Orchestra. Corn? Love eating corn. Corn's great. Corn is tasty, especially fresh corn. I don't know if you guys have ever had a fresh corn cook-off. Fucking delicious. Awesome affair. I love it. Especially, like on the East Coast, they do that where they harvest the corn, but then they'll also do like a seafood boil at the same time. It's awesome. Take a look at Be My Honey's lyrics. Let's see how corny it is. Awesome. Okay, Be My Honey. Boy, come on. Let me see, what do we got here? Okay, without any tonal intonations here, we got B is for beauty both devious and sweet. Beware of the sting of your pitiful defeat. Be mine forever and always play your part. Before it's over, I'll capture your heart. You're not wrong. There is a little bit of corn. Like a couple kernels of corn right there so far. Okay, fine. You know what? I'll check this song out. I'll see if I can get it plugged into my head, and if I can do something with it, I will do something with it. If I can't, I can't. And it's for use? Ooh, that's even better. I do like for use. You got copyrighted ones, and it's cat term. Free use. Not that free use. Fair use. Fair use. Not free use. Damn it, claps. Damn it. Seska. Dude. No. Wrong term. Not the same. Fucking not the same. Fair use. Fair usage. Fair usage is what happens when you do something with something that it belongs to someone else, and actually, if you describe it, if fair use is when you have someone else's stuff and you use it in a way that's consistent with how it's supposed to be used, and then free use is also something that where you're using something of someone else's in a way that it is supposed to be used. Both of them are with like de facto consent. I agree. There's a lot of similarities there, but they're still not the same thing. Parodies are valid for sure, but there is in order to be qualified as a parody, there has to be a specific and identifiable change to what's happening with the original material. So for instance, you can't use if you're using 90% of the same lyrics, but you're only changing a couple of words, that doesn't qualify as a parody because you haven't made a quantifiable change to the source material in order to call it that. It would still be called a cover, just not a one-to-one it would be considered a cover, and you would still need a mechanical use license. In order for it to be considered not a cover but a parody, there has to be a majority shift of the lyrics, if not a complete rewrite of the lyrics, so that the intent of the song and the conveyance of the material of the song are completely different than the original material. Vocal change is still cover. Yeah, any kind of tonal changes or stuff like that, that's a cover. If you were to actually change the melody of the music, then that would be a quantifiable change, and I think there's a different license for that. But for almost everything, you have to get a mechanical use license, even if it's a cover or whatever. You got 3 copyrights on YouTube and just didn't care. Dude, YouTube is way different animal though. I don't know if you know that. When it comes to music, Twitch and YouTube couldn't be further apart. YouTube on the back end actually has huge contracts with a lot of different music labels, just in general, and they also have a legal department that's devoted to music stuff in general, so that if a video pops up from John Q Random over here, and he's using an Eminem song, right? YouTube already has a license agreement so that the money that they get monetized off that video is already automatically split off and Eminem gets his cut. On Twitch, they don't have that. Twitch just has hands, and they fucking throw them. So if you have something on your stream and they notice it, and it can be if it can be a DMCA note, they'll just go ahead and do that. They don't give a shit. Fair use on Twitch is not the same as fair use everywhere else. Which is why I actually don't have the intro song to my stream that I would like to have. There's one song that I would really love to have as my intro song, and even a mechanical, just to do a cover of that song, not even to get the song, all right, which is like 20-year-old song now. Even if I was to do a cover of that song, I would still have to pay $3,000 to $5,000 for a mechanical use license, and that's a yearly thing that I would have to pay. Oh, yo, good morning. Are funk songs copyrighted? Kinda hard to tell. A lot of them probably are, but it's I don't know. Guys, getting into music business and the licensing and all that other stuff, it's actually a really, really, really deep pond to dive into. It's not clear-cut or dry at all. It's very messy. Different artists on the same label have different provisions that they make for things. Different labels have different provisions that they make for things. It's just it's a huge legal mess. So, the best thing I can suggest as far as background music for streams and stuff like that, go onto YouTube and get any of these like instrumental mixes that are like 3 or 5 hours long or whatever like that, and use those. Generally speaking, the instrumental background music, that's not going to trigger anything. I believe Netflix doesn't make use of his... Oh, no facts. You know what? See, that's the thing. A lot of artists don't mind. They don't care at all. There's several artists where they'll find out that someone's been using their shit and getting a whole lot of views, and that's awesome for them because it's exposure. So they're actually happy with that. It's good. And I'm cool with that. I would be happy to use music that if someone was to make us music for streams and streaming and stuff like that, I would play it. Like if we had background music or even intro or outro music or anything like that. No, that works to a degree on YouTube, but that does not work on Twitch. You can't just say, this isn't my song, it's this guy's song, and go ahead and play it, because your stream is monetized, or theoretically anyway, it's monetized. If you have a monetized stream, and you're using someone else's copyrighted works on your stream, that person needs a pathway to be able to get compensated for their copyrighted works. So just because you put their name and the title of the song on the stream doesn't mean that they have an ability to get paid from that. So that's what it boils down to, is unless there is a legal pathway for that person to get paid for whatever I'm doing with their stuff, then it's an automatic no-go. And even if there is a pathway for that person to get paid for me using their stuff, they still have the option of saying no. That's what really the TLDR of the whole scenario. So copyrights are they're a headache. They're not clear. They're not easy to get around. YouTube, on the back end of YouTube's business model, they already have built-in legal deals to be able to handle that kind of stuff. Twitch and other streaming networks do not have that. You can get in a lot of trouble. You got to be careful. Which is why I don't have a shit ton of music that I would like to have on here. Trust me, I would like to have... There's a bunch of songs that I would like to have on here just to share with you guys and maybe also sing along with and stuff like that. Just can't happen. I don't have the cash for it. If I get hit with one of those fines, I'm toast IRL. Like, I'll have to sell my tools and stuff that I earn money with to be able to pay off those fines. So it's just not worth it. In-game music is fair play when you're playing the game. In-game music is 100% fair game. If you are playing the game on stream, you are allowed to use the noises and music from that game as long as you're playing it. That's considered fair use because theoretically, that's part of the game itself. You know, if you were to turn the sound and music off from the game and not use it at all, you're actually detracting from the gameplay itself. So legally, that is considered fair use. Just start playing a playlist of every UMG song. You know, I've got tavern music. I've got some funk. I've got heroic video game type D&D music that I can pull from. Like, I've got a lot of stuff that I can pull from to be able to use as background noise. We can do relaxing Latin jazz. Can you ask the artist and use it, and if they say yes, is it fine? Now you're getting into one of those murky water territories. Technically, if you ask the artist and the artist says it's okay, yes, you can use their stuff. Unless their licenses are owned by the label and not by the artist. And then you can ask the artist and it won't matter legally because their boss, aka the label, owns the rights, and the label can then tell you no. So there's a lot of hoops to jump through with that. It's not as easy as just calling up Bidoo Bidoo and asking her if you can use one of her songs. If she's got any kind of a deal that song is attached to, then the people that are involved in that deal also have to sign off on it and okay it. Yeah, it's knowledge that I retained from my years from my college years of when I was actually trying to go into music business. It's a mess. It's a mess. It really is a mess. It seems like it should be pretty cut and dry, but it's not. Like, okay, when I'm done with stream, I'm gonna blast this on Discord. I'm gonna go ahead and blast the song that I wish was my theme song for streaming. So even if you own music, no, you don't own music. Yeah, you only own, the only music that you own yourself is music that you have composed and recorded for yourself. If you've involved anyone else in that process, they technically have some legal claim to that music. It's really dumb. It has to be totally self-made, and then you can do whatever the hell you want with it, as long as it's totally self-made. If I go to JCML or if I go to Luna Run and I ask them specifically, hey, can I use one of your tracks? Neither one of those guys is signed to a record label. They have 100% autonomy with their music. They could tell me yes, and then we can do whatever we want. If they said yes, I can remix it, I can remix it. But yeah, that's basically what we're getting down to is, yeah, even samples, you're not wrong. There is a way to use samples without running into that problem. But again, that is a really kind of a testy thing to be able to sample someone else's work and not give them credit. It's actually a pretty common thing that people do. There's Eminem songs that have been that are sampled. The music from those are sampled from songs in the 70s. Plenty of hip hop artists do that. They change it enough that they'll keep a recognizable chord progression or like a 4-bar melody or something like that is part of the song that they're sampling from, but they'll take like that 4 bars of that melody and then they'll just repeat that 4 bars, and it's recognizable, it's catchy, but it's not actually copying the intent of the previous musician. Stuff like that is a way that you can sample and not get in trouble. But even then, with sampling, you still kind of, if you want to be real safe with it as a producer, then yeah, you do want to go to wherever you're getting that samples from, the original source, and try to do whatever you can to get mechanical licenses for that. Let's get so envious. And Minecraft builds take so much longer than you think they will before you start. Dude, totally. It's like Legos, man. You can get lost in Legos for days. And you go to build, like, I'm going to build a spaceship. And then before you know it, you've spent like 3 weekends building an entire armada. It's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. 10 viewers? No shit. Dude, we got some people here. Hell yeah. I almost wish I was playing a game so you guys laugh at me for sucking at it. Whatever. Wait a minute. I saw some names in there. Hey. Mr. Grimmy. There you are. I saw Mr. Grimmy. Be My Honey is the one that you're looking forward to. Oh, dude. I will try. I promise. One more? Oh, dude, let's find one. See if we can find one. That is the only... almost hitting 120 is... It's like... Let's do that. Let's say that. Who guys... Someone... Explain... Oh, man, I am so glad I'm not in there right now. I would be throwing blows. Anyway, the only thing I wanted for my birthday from you guys, and obviously, we've already gotten way more than that. Plaps, you're a champion for all that, but 120 sounds like a fairly good number, doesn't it? It's a round number. It's an even number. It's pretty easily divisible by several integers. And I like the sound of it. So let's see if we can find one more follower, guys. One more. Let's see if we can get up to 120 followers for my birthday. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Don't tell me about original gifts. You sassy man. Sassy man. Yeah. My only birthday present that I really wanted was to get more people on the lawn. So if you guys have other servers besides Philcord and decent people, or even halfway decent people that maybe we can make new friends with, bring them on. Bring them on, fuckers. I want to meet your friends. I want to meet your friends and give them a reason to laugh at me. Fuck it, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. You don't have decent people? Bring me 5 degenerates then. I don't know, whatever. I don't even care. Fuck decency. Just bring me people. You know what? You know what? The lawn chat is active. You're not wrong. In fact, the lawn is actually more active than a lot of larger servers. That's actually not even a joke. More happens on the lawn than like Cha-Cha. Her chats don't move that fast. You pinged everyone? Dude, champion! Champion! Oh, I kind of do just want people, though. Like, all right, here's the deal. Every single one of you was a random person to me. And every single one of you has turned out to be a pretty cool person. And I'm glad to have had you around. So, maybe, degenerates or otherwise, having some extra people around would mean more cool people around. And I could deal with that. Grimmy is 2 random people in a trench coat. I'm actually tempted to believe that. There are times when he's nice, and the rest of the time he is jaded as hell. I would call jaded standard Grimmy, and nice Grimmy the oddball. The one on the lower half of the trench coat doesn't get as much chance to talk. Yes, that's true. I was aware of Zomi as a very big lurker. And I'm glad I kept poking at you. You're a good person. Glad to make friends. That was awesome. Awesome move. What do you mean, oi? Dude. I've really hard time remembering everyone already. My brain's not going to be able to get to know it. Dude, alright, News. I totally understand that. It takes time to get in there and get feet underneath you. I detest this accurate evaluation of your character. Dude, I got you nailed down, Grimmy. I got it. At least that far. You and Stark are OGs there, dude. You guys have been there for a surprisingly long amount of time. Aside from like my own servers and 1 or 2 gaming servers, I don't think I've ever been anywhere as long as you guys have been on there. That's pretty wild. As long as you're not literally nailed to anything. Oh, come on, man. You've got medical skills. You could deal with it. What would I call you? What do you mean, what would I call you? Fun? Cool person to hang around with? I don't know. Like, I don't have the... I don't have all the descriptive words or whatever. It just... Wait, what? Oh, Stark. I was like, I wasn't there in 2021. That's wild. Stark was there. Okay. It's like, dude, I'm getting confused. You know, I have run across at times pictures of me at parties that I don't remember being at. So when stuff like that happens, where like people are telling me that, or say stuff like, well, he's been there since that long, and I know I haven't, but I have to second guess it. Like, was I? Was I around in 2021? Damn it. Ever since I met you, dude, you've been fun. That's what I'll say. I'll say you've been fun. You're an energetic guy, all right? You're an energetic guy. You like to joke around, and that's good. That's good. Like, I honestly, anyone that's made it to the lawn, more or less, I'd think is a good person. I would think is a good person. At least in as much as I've been able to identify from their antics or activities on Discord. Like, I couldn't give like a personal, like, one-to-one evaluation for every single person, but by and large, I think what it boils down to is good people are good people, and if I see you acting in a way that I feel like is good people, I don't necessarily need to like detailed definitions of why I feel like that person is a good person. I just go ahead and accept that I feel like they're a good person. The vibe, yeah. People don't match the vibe, they usually leave on their own. True. And Sharky, I look forward to our future too, dude. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna be doing some interesting stuff, some cool shit. We're gonna meet a lot of cool people, and honestly, there might be a time where we end up finding ourselves being invited to cons and stuff like that. So get ready for the future. The future is gonna be outrageous. I'll say that. Future gonna be outrageous. Oh, dude, I appreciate that, and I understand. It's not, dude. The lawn is a specific vibe. It really is. Not everyone is meant for hanging out on the lawn. I tried. My idea for the lawn was to try and make it as easily digestible for everyone as possible, but I have to admit, you can't control vibe. You can influence it. You can try to direct it, but you can't control it. And fun people are gonna have fun. We try to keep it. We try to keep it to a level. But you know, things are what things are, and I don't wanna be that guy that tells everyone they can't have fun because it's not what I want. The only thing is I do have some lines I insist people not cross. That's true. Because I do actually, in the end, I still have the same like desire. Is I want that place to be as friendly and easygoing as possible for everyone. So there is that. I'm not gonna tell everyone to stop having fun. I'm gonna leave that to my mods if they ever want to do the job. Nah, but really, everyone is for the most part pretty fucking cool. Honestly, the humor might be weird. I admit that. Not everyone's cup of tea, and maybe there are too many pairs of programming socks. Maybe it is a little bit extra wholesome without the W. I don't know, but I'd say, dude, Stark is a good mod. Stark is a great mod actually already. That was a very solid choice. Very solid choice. And I'm glad he offered, too. Dude, you are a wholesome lad, Danny. Nah, you troll people, but you never troll them on anything bad. The most you do is whenever, like, the most irritating thing you do that I actually think is kind of funny and endearing is whenever someone brings up Fillion and then you ask who. Like, by standard, who? And that shit is funny. You feel like you should go on drunken rants more often? You know, I don't drink much anymore, but I kind of feel you on that. I kind of feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you. Sometimes you just need to cut loose and yap a little bit about whatever is in your spirit or on your mind. Or both. Whatever is on your spirit or in your mind. Fuck it. Relentlessly positive? Relentlessly positive rant is not a bad thing. I will have to agree with you on that. Alcohol, hydration check. I'm hydrated. What would I do if I start getting popular on Twitch and I have an SMP with mods? I would send nukes to their houses in the server. Yo, Jet. Nope, taking a break from the porn stash. Corn stash. I'm here to clean your pool. Doesn't have the same effect without the stash on it. Very bad corn. Very, very bad corn. Oh, Noru. Kana. I don't know if you know this, but in the United States we have this this sort of a joke where the housewife would be staying home, you know, and then the guy shows up and knocks at the door, and then the wife opens the door and the guy goes, I'm here to clean your pool. And the lady goes, but I don't have a pool. And then you get that noise. You know what I mean? One of those adult movies. Time to stretch. Fine. Hui. Ah. Stretchy. And then I do this stretchy. Ooh. And then I do this stretchy. Ooh. Yeah, popped again. All right. Very good. Thank you. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. Ah, that's better. That's better. I just got tired, otherwise it's normal for me. Drinking is bad, but it's fun. Wait, what? Show boots? Which boots? These boots? These are just my standard daily workers. I work. Bit sad that wasn't a strip. Jesus Christ. Hey, what do you mean you're sad that wasn't a strip? I thought you said you weren't even interested in guys at this point. I thought you said you weren't interested in dudes right now. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Too bad it wasn't a strip. Besides, I get in trouble. Yeah, they are a well-used pair. That's for sure. I get in trouble if I'm in a fight. Send dudes. You mean nudes? No, I need more men. Do I only need docs? I do have a pair of docs. They're in storage right now. I'm saving them. They're memorabilia from back when I used to. So yeah, those are in a box somewhere. As far as other boots, I mean, I've got gun boots, big ass fucking knee highs. I got, steel toe work boots. I got other hiking boots, and I got boots. I got shoes. I got a whole bunch of shoes and boots, actually. I got this one person here who keeps thinking about me stripping. What? Wrong. I'm just under... Because I'm a relationship person and my taste in men sucks, so you're single. Dude. Could be worse. You could have a really good taste in people and still be single, and that would be horrible. Oh, dude. Did that work out? Were you able to get them broken in a little bit before you went? That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm really glad that worked out. Yeah, dude, stretching the leather and stretching the boots is really helpful for breaking them in. Really helpful. And especially with leather, too. One of the things that people forget about leather is that it's actually skin, and it responds like other leather does. So if you guys get new boots or new shoes that happen to be leather and the leather is stiff, do yourself this favor. Warm up the shoe or boot. Get it warm. Not like super hot or anything. Get it warm. Put it on your foot. Tie it up or strap it down or whatever until it cools off. Walk around in it a little bit maybe. But then you want to do that a few times. Warm up the boot. Get it onto your foot. Walk around a little bit until it cools off. And the reason why you're doing that is twofold. One, you're breaking down the little bit of connective tissue and everything that's inside the leather that's making it stiff still. Usually because it got parboiled in order to be able to make the boot. And then the second thing you're doing is you're actually forming the boot to your foot. When you warm it up and wear it until it cools off, you're leaving the impression of the shape of your foot in there. So you end up with fewer inconsistencies on where it's putting pressure on your foot when you're stepping and you're walking, and it helps to break them in way faster. Used a medium heat setting with a hairdryer. Yeah. Perfect. And stuffing newspapers in overnight to keep the shape. Exactly. 100% works. And I'm glad that worked out too. That's awesome. Well, you did always date the nice guys. Next you'll try a bad boy if you can pull one. Dude, don't even do that whole good boy, bad boy thing. That's nonsense. Never go for a good boy or a bad boy. Pick a man. A man is going to be a man. A boy might have man aspects, but nah, dude. Get a man. Just peed in their boots. That works. That works though. Yeah, actually does work. Because the ammonia helps soften the leather. It breaks down some of the tissue. It works. Men is hard to find? No, men is not hard to find. Look, I am a man right here. I am a man. Like, I know I look funny, but I am technically a fucking man. Real easy to find, too. I tell people all the time where I live. Some men are broken. Wrong. Almost all men are broken. Period. That's what makes them men. Like, I don't know. I feel like in this day and age, the process has been eliminated. There's a reason why there aren't many men around. Being broken down is what turns a dude into a man. All right? If as a dude, if you go your whole life without ever being challenged, then you have no reason to grow. All right? Being challenged, being halted, being broken down, being fought is what turns a boy into a man. It's the struggle. The struggle is the vital component. Exactly, just like muscle, you got to get hurt and damaged to get stronger. To build, you have to be broken. All right? That's how that works. And as a dude, it's especially true. And more importantly, I want to bring this up. You know who's harder on women and on men than anyone? Is women. Guys don't break guys down like women break guys down. You want to know who the strongest dude is? Is the dude with a wife and 4 fucking daughters. Because those 5 women are going to be hard as shit on that guy. Alright? Any kind of vulnerability at all, and they will attack the piss out of it. They might not mean to be mean to that guy. It's dad, right? You love dad. But every time dad shows weakness, there's going to be something that's going to poke him in the weakness. All right? The guy with that guy is going to be a strong guy as long as he holds his shit together. Just a guy who's never had any problems or whatever and doesn't have to deal with anything, or their dad pays for shit or whatever the hell. That's not going to be a man. It's not going to be a man. A man is something you become. It's not something you're born as, right? So you got to go through the process, otherwise you miss the mark. That's just all there is to it. You'll never see a strong, good-hearted man who's never been through some shit. It just doesn't occur. So, don't try to avoid a broken man. That's how you get a man in the first place. If you want a man, find a broken man that you're compatible with. Work it out. Big news, if I can get my disability funded properly and move... Yeah! Fuck yeah, that's awesome. I see the red glowing spot. Attack. Maybe you should date someone younger? I mean, dude, if that works, it works. All I'm saying is, don't short yourself by trying to... Don't mental a partner and then try to find that person. That's never going to work. Never going to work. Accept that you have things that you desire about a person, and then meet people. And when someone does meet those marks, be ready to pay attention. That's how you should be doing it. Literally tried everything except younger and showing off that ass. All right, listen. Don't take this the wrong way. All right, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to imply or insinuate anything. All right, I'm just gonna say this. If you are concerned, like, no, actually, that's not a good idea. That's not good. I shouldn't say shit like that. Anyway, the point is like this. If you're weirded out about what you look like or something, DM me a pic and I'll tell you some shit. If you're thinking like maybe the type of person you're choosing is wrong, maybe we just need to adjust your decision-making process rather than trying to pick specific targets. You need to work on what your target assessment is doing, right? Because, like, aim for the bullseye is one thing. Finding the bullseye is another thing. So if the type is wrong, then we need to change the sights that you're using to aim. You need to work on the sights that you're using to aim. Like, let me say this. I'm not going to lie and say I don't have a type. I do have types, all right? I have a couple of types. But with my last ex, even though it didn't turn out in the end, it was probably the longest and better relationships that I've ever had. And let me say this. My type, the thing that instantly gets me going, like when I meet a girl that sends me head over heels, I now recognize that as a red flag. Because I know that my type that chemically makes me want to just go is a bad idea. So, like my last relationship, it wasn't, I felt Twitter-pated and so I couldn't help myself. I needed to date that person. It was a conscientious decision of recognizing this person has traits that are desirable, that would work well for me and the traits that I have. And I work well with the traits that they have. And it turned out that in the end, even though it wasn't like a hormonal, oh my god, I love you kind of thing, it did actually turn out to be a pretty darn good relationship. Now, again, granted, there were some failures there. There were some problems, and that's why we're not together anymore. Otherwise, I wouldn't be the me I am now, single mom hunter. But yeah, I think that your type is what gets you physiologically going. But that's not the type of person that you should be aiming for necessarily. For some people it is, but not for everyone. I think that's why dating is so important, so very, very important before getting into relationships, is to spend time with several people to kind of figure those things out. Like, these days, dating doesn't exist. E-dating is the worst thing that had ever happened to dating in the history of man, but even before e-dating, it was still getting more and more difficult. Because how did dating work? It worked like this. Guy and or girl sees guy and or girl. that they think is cute and or interesting. They walk up and say, hey, want to hang out Saturday? And then maybe they do, maybe they don't. If they do, those two people go hang out on Saturday. And then through the course of spending time with each other, you find out whether cute also has a personality and is worth your time and effort or not. And then you go date someone else. So I think that's what everyone mostly is missing, is going out on dates, not trying to commit to each other right off the bat, not trying to get naked and make out right off the bat. Just go hang the fuck out. Spend time with each other, not with other people, not with a group of friends, just with each other, and see if there's actually chemistry there. Because maybe that person is kind of cute, but not really the cute you're maybe would jump at physically, but then you go spend time with them and all of a sudden that kind of cute turns into, wow, I would really make out with that lady. Yeah, just take it slow. Exactly that. My last relationship was initially online, but we connected and met a few times physically. Awesome. Lasted over a year. Bonus. Still my best friend. Fucking metal. Fell off in the end because we were moving in different directions. That's totally fair. We're still good friends. Perfection. I see no bad there. I see nothing wrong. Yeah, and dating. You get to see how the other person is going to handle situations. Things that wouldn't come up in a conversation. Stuff that actually is happening. And then you get to see how they react to the things that are happening. You know, and that can give you really clear view into how a person really is versus how they are presenting themselves. And that's another thing that dates are really important for, is getting past the facade. Everyone has a mask, whether you like to, whether you try to have one or not, everyone has a mask. Because initially we all want to be likable, yeah? Very few people walk into a situation planning on being an asshole. The based ones usually do, but that's not the point. The point is your wife is not bad shit. Your wife's not bad shit. Well, hold on, I take that back. Yes, badass. Very good. According to the girls at work, guys who are funny, don't take themselves too seriously, and do take care of themselves have the best shot. Absolutely, 100%. If you have to take yourself seriously enough to make sure all your stuff is taken care of. But you can't take yourself so seriously that you let other people affect you. But like, I think all girls want the guy who can take care of themselves, i.e. it's kind of like the thing about like the guy who would put a stick up for, like, you know, get into a fight. They don't want to actually put their guy into a fight, but they all want to kind of know that their guy would protect them, sort of thing, you know? And if you take yourself too seriously, you're going to be the guy getting into fights, not to protect the lady, but to protect your ego, and no one cares about that. No one cares about that shit. If you can't do you, you can't do anyone else. That is pretty fucking spot on. Pretty fucking spot on. Jet puts him in second gear and just runs him over. Fuck yeah. Incel stuff is a massive turnoff, because why date someone who hates you? Okay, I don't understand the whole incel thing. I don't. That whole incel, femcel thing. Like, what? What is this? What is this? Is this the dudes who can't get any, and so they act mad because they can't get any? Well, it's a faulty premise. It's a faulty premise to start with. That the whole idea of dudes that can't get any just because, wrong. I see fat, ugly dudes with wives and kids. It's a dumb premise. I see nerds that have wives and kids. One of my best guys from Jet, you know, fucking the Grandmaster of Funk. Dude, he looks like Santa Claus. Total D&D nerd, 100% gamer, fucking nerdball. Has a wife and kids though, and they're awesome. I mean, dude, when the daughter was 5, we could sometimes hear her in the background screaming, "For the Horde!" And it was adorable as fuck. You can't tell me Santa Claus nerd that has wife and kid, you know what I mean? Like that breaks, and the kids are awesome like that, also nerds. That breaks the narrative. That whole incel thing. You do not have to be the best looking person. You do not have to have all the money or be the super sporty person or have like jewels or famous friends or a sporty ass car or any of that shit to find a relationship or to be in a relationship with someone. All of that is superfluous. Means nothing. If you find the right person, they won't give a shit either. They'll want to hang out with you because they want to hang out with you. They're not trying to hang out with your stuff or hang out with your friends. They're trying to hang out with you because they like you. And that's the real fucking goal. You want someone who wants to hang out with the person they want to hang out with because that's that person. And so, yeah, the whole, I just don't get it. I don't get the whole incel or femcel thing. If you're having a problem, fix it. If your problem is not getting, my problem is not getting out there, right? My fix it would be getting out there. I am right here, I am pseudo getting out there right now. So I'm kind of filling that void for myself, you know, getting some human interaction here. But I know I'm not going to blame it on anyone. If I want to get a lady for myself, I got to get out there. I got to get out there, and that's on me. And when I have the wherewithal and the ability to do that, I'll do that. But again, that's on me. It's not on anyone else. So like the whole incel thing, like, dude, why can't you get a date? Is it because you dress like a My Little Pony? And maybe don't dress like a My Little Pony. Or if you're going to, you know, be into that like that, then go find My Little Pony people. There's your dating pool. But don't get mad because someone who's not in your dating pool doesn't date you. You know what I'm saying? Like, supermodels are not my dating pool. If I hit on a supermodel and they don't respond back, I can't be mad that the supermodel isn't responding to me. It's not in my dating pool. Incels self-sabotage and then blame everyone else? Well, yeah, that's because they weren't taught to be fucking men. That's that whole thing I was talking about earlier. No one took them up early enough in life, broke them down a little bit, and then showed them how to build back up. That's why they make those problems for themselves. They're not men, they're boys. I'm pretty sure Han knows I showed my butt. Dude, yep. You're doing a good job, dude. You have been doing a good job. Good work. I'm not a large dude. I've got room to grow too. I should start doing that actually. I should start working out finally. My arm's back in shape. Today? Oh. Today I've got, actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you what I've got so far. Let me put that picture. This is what I've got so far, and then also I'll show you guys Hugo and Munin. Let me show you. Oh, is that not showing? What the hell? Why is that not showing? No! Oh, okay, I see what's happening. Get rid of me for a minute. Anyway, this is what I've got. This is what I've got built so far. As far as holding up the solar panels, and so, like, still got to get the rest of the ribs across the top, so we have all of our mounting points for the solar panels. And then from there, I also have to trench a line back from here up the slope to the house, so that I can run the lines for the solar panels back up to the inverters. So we're going to be doing some work on that today. And excuse me, Granddaddy's cough syrup coming back to say hello. And then let me see here. We got one. Okay, so yesterday we got 4 kills, gopher kills. This is one of my gopher cleanup crew. Oh, the view? Oh, guys, you don't even know. I live on the knoll of a mountain, surrounded by other mountains, in the woods, more or less, or at least just as much in the woods as we can get for Central California. So yeah, that's, at least in the springtime, that's what I'm working with. For one direction, there's that view. I wonder if there's any other ones. Well, I don't have any loaded up right now, so maybe I can do that. You know what? I'll do that. I'll fucking, I'll tell you what. I will do that. I will do a little photo op. I will climb up on the roof and give you guys a kind of a panorama and post it in Discord. So, 2 things I'm posting in Discord today. The views and smashing the shit out of my old speakers with a fucking axe. And that's what we're getting for our prize today. In lieu of, we had a hype train. We got our best hype train. We had the best gift sub move ever. And so that's what we're doing. We're gonna take our defunct speaker system right there. I'm gonna record it, or I'm gonna have my brother record it. We're gonna take that outside, and we're gonna fucking axe it. Yeah, dude, I was actually meaning to show you that this is the walking axe I was talking about. It's a boy's axe. It's not a full size. What I like to do is I like to take the 2 1/4 hatchet head and put it on a short axe handle, not a hatchet handle, short axe handle. It's easy because you can do all of the hatchet work you want with it. It's got good balance, right? And it still has enough room that you can choke up and get 2 hands on there for a good whack. Now, it doesn't have a whole lot of weight at the head, but it has enough leverage on there that if you keep a decent edge on there, it will cut. And so this is the guy I use when I'm going out and doing tree work, because it's easy for me to carry around, and also it doesn't it doesn't interfere with other shit. Yeah, basically like that. Office Space, yeah, we're doing that. I got those are my speakers that kind of fucked up on me a few weeks ago anyway, so they're toast. That is a 5.1 surround sound system that I dumpster dove for like 15 years ago. And I've just been, as the solder fails, I take it apart and wrap wire around here or try to resolder something, put electrical tape on it, keep using it. I've lost 3 of the speakers over the years. I only have those 2 and the bass thing left, and they finally took a shit on me. So that's what we're smashing. I'm gonna record that video and post it for you guys, and then also I will show you the views. The views. Anyway, guys, 12 viewers, nice. Fuck yeah. Well, it's a little bit early. It's a little bit early for it yet, but careful with the magnet. I have some. Do you know how to get rid of acne on the back? Back knee? Like around the shoulders? Can't do it. Can't do it. The best you can do is a decent skincare routine. But realistically speaking, especially since you're working out, all right, hear me out. Because you're working out, you're going to be spiking your androgens, meaning like testosterone and all the other little hormones that dudes have that make like power anyway. Because you're going to be boosting your testosterone levels and your other androgen levels, that will have an effect on your skin. Just all there is to it. If you have high testosterone, higher levels of testosterone, you will be more prone to having subdermal issues. You're going to be producing more sebaceous fluid, and you're going to be sloughing off skin more. If you already have big amount of testosterone, then that's just something you're going to probably end up having to deal with. Salicylic acid, like basically aspirin. If you, I've actually heard of people doing specifically that instead of getting like a topical cream or anything like that. I've heard of people taking raw aspirin and just crushing up the pills and then making a paste with water and then putting it on top of zits or whatever, and having that like dry it out and kill it off or whatever. I don't know, man. All I know is that is a very, very, very common thing for almost anyone who's a bodybuilder is body acne. It's just part of the game. For you, sleeping without a shirt helps in the summer so your skin can breathe. Fair enough. I'm definitely not immune. I get acne. I get acne on my back and shoulders. It happens. I get acne on my face still. In my 40s, I get acne. It happens. If you're gonna be like a testosterone type person, that's just one of those things. I'm not saying it's permanent. You can get rid of it, but it does take extra attentiveness to your skin to be able to deal with that. You also might maybe, I don't know what your diet is like, but if you are working out and you are having problems with acne, do less saturated fats. You need sugar and fat in order to work out properly, but you don't necessarily need a shat ton of bad sugars and fats in order to work out properly. You need healthy ones. So if you're having like candy and fast food and stuff like that, maybe switch it up to other foods and other treats. Like I'm just gonna say this: candy bars, way worse for you than things like brownies. A brownie is going to be better for you as a treat, a dessert, or a sweet than almost any candy ever. My horns are starting to grow. I got fucking acne. I don't care. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I'm a muscular guy, I guess. I'm not a huge guy, but I am a muscular guy. I'm always going to have high testosterone levels. I mean, look at this. We're sitting here right now. I'm not doing anything, and I'm a fucking super veiny guy. It's just, I got fucking, I'm never going to be not testy. I don't think. It's how it is. Got that big ass meat forearm. And not a lot of body fat. What? Stop that? What, this? You don't like big knobby forearm? Is that an issue for you? You don't like man hands? They're like man hands, you know, like they might just be able to like grip and hold a person really well. I'm just a veiny guy. Oh, dude, if you've got it too, keep going with the workouts, dude. Keep going with the workouts. You'll get it more. Trust me. That's like, I honestly have to admit, that is one of the small bonuses is everyone appreciates a veiny looking arm. Don't know why, but not everyone. Some people don't like that, but like, you know, when you got like this guy, this right here, a lot of people like that. Because it's the muscle cut right there. That's that piece that drives people nuts. The veins popping makes you squeamish? Dude, you don't even know. You don't even know. Like, that's not even... I'm trying to make sure I don't ruin it, but actually, I got veins that dance. It's pretty weird. If I get really weird, hold on. Let's see if I can do this. I think it's this one right here. And then it's fucking like way out of control. Yeah. Yeah, dude. veins popping up randomly, it usually happens when you're warm, like when all your capillaries are open, you're gonna get flushed, blood's gonna come up to the surface, start moving around a whole bunch, you're gonna end up getting more pop. Two things that make veins pop the most. One is most people have like a decent like 5 to 10% of body fat at least, and that covers things. Another is most of the heavy blood vessels tend to sit within the first layers of the muscle. As you work out and as you grow, your muscles will demand more oxygen, aka they will demand that your veins grow. The veins can't stay in between muscle fibers when they're contracting. So when you work out and you work muscles and you strain them, you will actually be regularly pushing your larger veins up towards the surface so that you can continue to get more blood flow. It's a weird thing, but it works. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will do one last thing, all right? I'm probably about to stop the stream here, but I will do one last thing. Huh? Nah. I'm only gonna do this because I feel like it maybe will be funny to me to bother news like this. And I just go, Alright then, I promised I would do it. So here we go. One set of speakers over here. One X. One Han. And here we go. That thing, alright, look. I got my gift subs. I said I was gonna do it. This thing has been scheduled for doom anyway. So we're gonna give it a nice hearty whack with the X. It's time for this stuff to die. You have failed me for the final time. You know what? This is doing it, but not quite the way I want. All right. Let's get real fun. Time for the band hammer. Yeah. You've been banned. You're next. Oh, no, you don't. Get over here. You have been banned. Oh, get back here. Got your little buddy here, too. Yeah. You have been banned. You have been banned. Banned. That's all. Alright, so since Jet requested it and I'm a dummy and I didn't think of it, let me do a little walk around here. There's a whole lot of stuff. We got like persimmons and all kinds of other fruit trees right here. Olives, plums, apricots, peaches. Those guys look like some apple trees over here. These are going to be, these are nectarines. Little nectarine boys here. And there's all kinds of ornamental plants here too, like coastal redwoods, oak trees, crepe myrtles, all kinds of stuff. This is a Chinese flame tree, sunset maple, so all kinds of fun stuff like that. Shrubberies, ornamental, obviously. Nothing you're gonna eat fruit off from these guys, but lots of cool stuff, lots of fun colors. Like, if you wanted to grow flowers or just interesting colored bushes to put in your yard, this is the type of place you would go. And so for you city folk who are not used to seeing where all this kind of stuff comes from, this is a nursery. I mean, they do raise some of it here, but for the most part, this is actually not even the farm. This is just where they keep the stuff while it's being sold. So you got a whole area of nothing but roses. Just different types of roses right here. Boom, 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 rose.
of different breeds of roses. We got red roses. We got super red roses. White ones, yellow ones, golden yellow ones. We got pinks. We got pinks and purples with yellow. We got pinks, just pinks. We got whites with pinks, oranges with pinks, pinks on oranges, yellows, and gold. It's wild. Insane stuff. And so, okay, obvious, low water deciduous. So if you got a small water yard, more roses. More roses. Now here's where we start to get into some more interesting plants. Like these guys are more along the lines of cactuses and succulents. Plants that don't take a lot of water, but do produce a lot of interesting shapes and colors. And then you get into stuff over here. These are going to be more of your deciduous plants, like it says up there. So these are going to be your ornamentals that will lose leaves and experience different phases throughout the year, generally speaking. Almost everything over here is going to be something you're going to want to keep in at least partial shade, which is why it's under the big shade cloth over here. So we've got all kinds of cute little bushes and trees, lots of flowers too. Obviously it says camellias, azaleas, lots of fun stuff. This is the kind of stuff you would want to prune into shapes like they do here, see? So you can make your yard look more fantastic, more interesting, more fun. And so if you've ever wondered where, when you're like walking around outside and you see a whole bunch of the same type of tree planted next to a row of houses, stuff like that, they're probably coming somewhere like this to get it. Maybe not the lumber next door, but the trees. So when Han goes out to find new decorations for the lawn, this is one of the stops. Let's see what we got here. Chinese pistache. We've got white birch right here. And Profola, that's true greens. This is a maidenhair tree, so when it blossoms, it does a whole bunch of really interesting stuff. This is this row right here, obviously no leaves right now, but this is an autumn fantasy maple. So in the fall, the colors on this tree are out of control, like golds, oranges, reds, purples even. It's pretty wild. But anyway, you guys get the idea. This is what I mean by I'm at a tree nursery. And we got some fruit trees on the cart over here. I got to get back to it so we can pay and get out of here. But yeah, field trip.